Welcome back. Let's shift our attention now to the Adani Group stocks. The stocks are down anywhere in a range of 2 to 7%. The group as a whole has erased nearly 50,000 crore of market capitalization in today's session so far. CNBC-TV18 has accessed a report by the Ken that the Adani Group has not filed any update on the recent release of pledged shares. Vivek is here with the details of that story. Vivek.
Well, thank you for that. So the Adani Group stocks are in focus and are under pressure in today's trading session. Now, it's the Ken that has reported, and, it's a report which actually states that there is a mismatch in terms of, what the company has claimed or what the group has claimed in terms of reduction of, promoter back pledging versus, what has actually happened in terms of intimation to the stock exchanges. So, what the Ken is reporting is that no regulatory filings are actually indicative of the fact that there has been a reduction in the pledged shares post the company's various press releases that the company has made February 6th onwards. So now the disclosure to the stock exchanges should have been made by the lenders within 2 working days and should have been made by the promoters within 7 working days, and this hasn't been done. Now, lack of disclosures, according to the Ken, indicates that the debt has not been fully repaid as per what the group is actually claiming. Now, there's an Adani Group statement of February 6th that the Ken has accessed, and what they're saying is that the promoters said that they would be repaying $1,114 million ahead of maturity, and which should have led to a release of pledges in the following companies, which include Adani Ports, Adani Green, as well as Adani Transmission. Now, the Ken says that the banks have only released the pledged shares in the case of Adani Ports and not has released in any of the other group companies. Now, the group statement on March 11th gives a further update on further prepayment of debts. The group, according to the press release, say that they have prepaid almost $902 million of share-back financing, which should have led to a release of pledged shares in Adani Ports, Adani Enterprises, Adani Green and Adani Transmission. The Ken says that, after going ahead and seeing the various disclosures, that none of the pledged shares pertaining to this payment has actually been released by the banks. Further, on March 12th, there was a group statement which stated that they have gone ahead and completed full prepayment of margin-linked share-back financing aggregated to almost $2.15 billion. However, the Ken says that none of the group's promoters' pledged shares have actually reduced, barring Adani Ports, where there has been a reduction. Now, we also reached out to the Adani Group, and we are still awaiting a response from them pertaining to this particular story.
Of course, Vivek, we'll come back to you as and when you get that response. So, important story there on all the Adani Group stocks are under pressure today on the back of this.